to Sky off the tip.
Here's Diggins. And it's Paige Beckers with the rebound.
She thought she had a clear path to the hoop, but great work by the D to cut her off.
After missing the 2023 season on maternity leave, it's great to have Skylar Diggins back in action.
No doubt. One of the most dynamic guards the league has ever seen. Diggins didn't miss a beat, averaging 15 points and 6 assists last year. Into her mid-30s, she's still got it. Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
Pass to Beckers.
And the three off target. And we're about 1 minute into the first.
Here's Diggins. Cardoso.
Outside Stevens. Sinks the triple.
This offense runs much more smoothly when Stevens is connecting from outside.
Outside Agumbawale. Jacks up a three. The rebound by the Sky. Pass to Taylor.
Here's Diggins.
Beyond the arc.
And it's Paige Beckers with the rebound.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
And here's Shepard. She's guarded by Stevens. Back to Agumbawale. And here is Kuia. Off with the layup. And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. For the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Pass to Fudd. Shepard with it. Cardoso on her. Here's Fudd.
Shot clock at 6.
Three-pointer Beckers.
Nailed from three-point land.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
Here's Taylor. Outside Stevens. Inside.
And it's Kuia with the rebound.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Up top Beckers.
And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading. Out to the wing. Outside Stevens.
Pass to Cardoso. Diggins. Back to Cardoso.
Here's Taylor.
The offensive rebound. And the basket by Cardoso.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Now here's Agumbawale.
Three-pointer Beckers.
Good, and the assist goes to Agumbawale.
A skilled distributor. Get yourself open, and Agumbawale will find you.
Here's Diggins.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Taylor. Outside Stevens.
Here's Diggins.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Enrique Agumbawale drives it in. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
And just an incredible player. Enrique Agumbawale has a unique style as well.
Yeah, you know, she's 5'9", but she does more damage down low. Wants to attack, not settle. Enrique just so strong, too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she can't get the first one.
Okay, let me put you two on the spot. If you had one pick, one player to start a franchise with, who's it going to be?
Give me Asia Wilson. She has all those MVPs. She's got the championships. And it's about her scoring, her defense, and her size. You can build around that.
That's a great pick, Tim, but you know who I'm going with. Come on, Brianna Stewart. You get the defense with Stewie, but you throw in the shooting and just her all-around game. It puts her over the top for me.
Here's Diggins.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. She's just scored her first basket with that shot, making her 1 for 4. The Wings trail.
Now Fudd. Pass to Kuia.
It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
A familiar face rejoining the Sky, point guard Courtney Vandersloot.
The league's all-time leader in assists per game. Vandersloot spent her first 12 seasons in Chicago, spent the last 2 years in New York, winning the title in 2024. She's back in the Windy City, running the show this year.
Last season was a disappointment for Dallas as they missed the playoffs.
Well, they were last in defensive rating, and as you can expect, that's really hurt them. They made a lot of moves in the offseason, though, losing 3 of their top 4 scorers. So this year's probably going to be a different story.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other, shot for shot, play for play.
Man, I hope this game keeps on going forever. How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here is Stevens.
Cardoso up top. Pass to Diggins.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Blake, both teams are scoring well, but there hasn't been much defensive resistance either.
Now here's Kuia. Here's Fudd.
Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Now here's Beckers.
She's covered closely.
And that one's good. Kuia.
Neither team can miss early on. I don't know how long they can keep this up.
Offensively, at least. Neither team's done jack on D yet.
That's fine with me.
Here's Diggins.
She has 7.
Here's Fudd.
Outside Agumbawale. To the middle. That's basket number 2 with her third shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
Just like all the best guards, the elite guards in the world, Arike Ogunbowale finds ways to score inside.
Pass to Cardoso. Diggins.
Here's Taylor. Shot from the wing. Shepard pulls it in. Dallas leading.
Beckers outside.
Now Agumbawale. Puts up a 3.
And it's Beckers with the trifecta.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Now here is Stevens. And they pick up 2.
Well, this is what you get with Stevens, right? A go-getter who wants to make an impact.
Agumbawale with it.
Paige Beckers from outside.
Good, and the assist goes to Agumbawale.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Taylor. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Stevens. Misses the 3.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Alpha.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Both teams will make substitutions. Chicago trailing here. Loud outside. Now here's Williams. She's guarded closely.
Sheldon outside.
Fires the three. Good. First shot, first basket.
No matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to cut it.
Clark outside.
Pass to James. Beckers.
Smith. She's guarded by Williams. Smith, no good. And it's the Sky ball. Trailing by 5. Up top, Vandersloot.
Back to Sheldon.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Cloud. 17-foot shot on the way.
A rebound by Segrist.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Beckers.
And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Sheldon outside.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now Cloud. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
Well, she sets up so many of her teammates. Nice to see Cloud being the one getting the pass.
Here's Beckers. And there are the Wings with another bucket.
She's got such a quick trigger from that range when she senses defenders are backed off her.
Now here's Cloud. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Wings out in front, up by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
And here's Sutton. Launches it. Stevens grabs the board. On offense, here's the Sky. 6-point game.
And when you watch Azrae Stevens, what is it that stands out to you?
Well, she's 6'6" to start and excellent at blocking shots, but she's also a very good three-point shooter. So with that length, shooting, and rim protection, Stevens kind of gives you a little bit of everything.
Here's Sutton.
Smith, she's guarded by Williams. Fades and shoots. Rebound Chicago. Vandersloot outside.
Pass to Sheldon.
The 3. No good there. And it's the Wings ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And here's Agunbawale. Now here's Smith. The Wings with another miss. Here's Sheldon. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Here's Sutton.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Pass to James.
From downtown, Stevens grabs the board. Cloud outside. We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Really known as a passer, Vandersloot can hit from long range too. And the D respecting her shot, it opens up the rest of the court.
Now Sutton. Screen by Segrist.
Lets it go from deep.
Sutton, no good. Here's Sheldon. Vandersloot, right side. Pass to Stevens.
And there the Sky with another bucket.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
Here's Sutton.
Now Gumbawale. The tray. Elizabeth Williams pulls it in. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Smith inside. Williams there. It's stolen by Elizabeth Williams.
Up top, Sheldon.
He has 5. Count that one.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Dallas trailing here. And the Wings call time here.
Now over a decade in the league, Elizabeth Williams is so steady.
A 6'3 center, Williams is a pure 5. Doesn't take threes, an elite rebounder and defender. These coaches love having her on their side.
And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter.
Pass to Fudd. Now Beckers. Defended by Sheldon. Beckers outside.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another miss by Dallas. Chicago in the lead.
Here's Diggins.
7 points in the game. Williams the screen. Launches a 3. Dallas with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in. Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Here's Diggins.
Stevens the screen. Cloud outside. The 3 ball bangs home the trifecta.
Keeping the defense honest. Cloud forces them to pay attention to her out there.
Ogunbowale with it. She's got 6. 3-pointer Beckers. Stevens grabs the board.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Ogunbowale.
Beckers outside.
For 3. Good on the triple.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
Sheldon outside.
Back to Cloud. Pass to Stevens. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, with a new Toronto team coming in 2026 and more international players getting drafted, the WNBA's global reach is growing.
And you look at upcoming draft classes, that will be reflected more so with the international players coming in and some of the recent high draft picks we've had from outside the United States.
Yeah, and it mirrors basketball continuing to grow on the international stage. So I'm excited to see the best players in the world playing right here in the WNBA. You know, as good as Stevens is inside, she breaks the mold of your typical WNBA big. She can stretch a defense as good as anyone.
That one falls, so she hits both of them.
Going forward, do you guys think the Wings have the best backcourt in the WNBA?
No doubt. They just might, guys. This is the brightest guard pairing in the league. You got the first overall pick in Paige Beckers as a generational talent. Then you're going to throw in former scoring champ Arike Ogunbowale. I mean, how do you stop that duo?
Here's Taylor. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Ogunbowale with the steal. Down low, deflected. And here we go, the sky fast break. And finished off with the lay-in.
The defense, they just let her go.
And she'll thank him for that. I mean, she got a chance to perform not just the razzle, but the dazzle, too.
Now here's Ogunbowale. She has 6.
Paige Beckers from outside.
Shot is no good. Now 9 for 13 from the floor.
Here's Diggins.
Pass to Stevens. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake freezes the D.
Stevens can score from anywhere, but on the interior is where the defense really has to worry about her.
Three-pointer Beckers. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time she's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Here's Taylor. Pass to Diggins.
There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
And here's Ogunbowale. There's the three. Stevens grabs the board.
Here's Diggins.
Out to the wing.
Back to Cardoso.
Just 4 to shoot. That's her 4th basket of this game, and she's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Beckers.
28 points for her.
Shepard in the post.
Good. First shot, first basket.
Showing off the muscle on that contact finish. Please tell me you didn't think a little contact would disrupt Shepard.
Here's Diggins.
She's got 10. Stevens in the post, covered by Kuia. Out of bounds, it'll go to the wings. So it's Dallas now.
Now Beckers. Pass to Fudd.
Here's James. From the arc. And the ball out of play, the Sky will have it.
Sky ball.
Chicago leading.
Pass to Diggins. Here's Cardoso. Covered by Kuia.
To the inside.
Diggins.
In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for her this game.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
And here's James. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Kuia. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's Diggins.
12 points for her. Shoots over Beckers.
The shot by Diggins, no good.
And that does it for the first half of play. Sky out in front. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And the second half about to start in just a few moments.
Man, Paige Beckers has been sensational here.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
Dallas trailing here. Ogunbowale with it. Pass to Beckers. Shepard. Now Fudd. Goes up on the wing. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Here's Taylor. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Here's Diggins.
Fires from deep. Good for her 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Now here's Ogunbowale. Pass to Shepard.
Beckers.
From past the arc.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Chicago with the ball. They're leading by 8.
While her teammate Angel Reese got all the headlines, did you guys watch Camila Cardoso? She had a stellar rookie year.
Oh, yeah. I watched her. She was awesome. Remember, she didn't make her debut until June due to injury, but she ends up averaging 10 and 8 as a rookie, rim protection as well. What a future she has.
Here's Taylor.
Pass to Diggins.
Stevens, guarded by Beckers. Stevens, that's good.
Well, that's just Stevens playing big right there. My goodness.
2 minutes into the second half of play now.
On the wing, Paige Beckers.
Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Taylor. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Diggins.
She gets that one.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other.
Three-pointer Beckers. Chicago with the rebound. Pass to Taylor.
Diggins. And here's Cardoso. Here's Diggins.
She's got 17.
Here's Fudd.
Outside Agumbawale. It's stolen. Here's Taylor. To the wing, right side.
And that's going to be a foul called on Paige Beckers.
That's her first foul.
Here's Cardoso.
10-point lead. This is their biggest lead.
Pass to Diggins.
5 to shoot. Stevens the screen. It's good from long range.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Now Shepard.
Now here's Beckers.
Agumbawale from long range. Connects from three-point range.
Strong answer from Ogunbowale, a title winner in college. She is a flat-out competitor.
Here's Diggins.
She's got 20. Pass to Stevens.
Here's Diggins.
The three. And it's Gouia with the rebound.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's Beckers.
She has 30. Shepard the screen. There's Agumbawale with the three. The rebound by the Sky. Pass to Taylor. Now here is Stevens.
Covered by Gouia. And here's Cardoso.
From outside the arc.
They get the rebound.
That's her sixth make from the field. She's taken 9 shots and missed only 3.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
Now here's Agumbawale. She's got 9.
Pass to Beckers.
Takes the 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
But how huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Taylor. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Back to Stevens. Second shot opportunity. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free second.
Yeah, I love seeing bigs like Stevens that shoot well from the free throw line. And to me, it's really just a testament to their quest for perfection. They want to have all parts of their game be efficient.
And the first one drops. No good on the second, so she hits 1 of 2.
One place this Chicago team needs to improve is their three-point shooting.
Well, the Sky were last in the WNBA in threes made per game at just about 5. They also took the least amount of triples, so I would say that's a point of emphasis with this team.
Now here's Agumbawale. She's got 9.
And Beckers gets it to go.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a big shot right there.
They've got time, and if she can keep stretching the defense like she has been with the three-point shot, that lead can go away in a hurry.
That shot wide open.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Agumbawale from long range.
Their rebounding has been a big key to their success in this game.
It really has been a completely one-sided battle on the boards.
Here's Diggins.
And she uses the glass on the layup. Now here's Agumbawale.
Pass to Kuia. Beckers.
Hits it from three-point range.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Here's Diggins.
She's got 25.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud.
Guarded now by Agumbawale. And it's the Wings ball.
Pass to Fudd. Kuia. Beckers outside.
The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Chicago with it. 9-point game.
Here's Taylor.
Pass to Stevens.
It's stolen by Beckers.
And now the Wings fast break. Here's Shepard. Agumbawale. She's guarded by Stevens. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. Lets it fly. And she connects with the jumper.
With confidence and a smooth jumper, Agumbawale has no problem converting from the perimeter.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Cloud. Takes the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that is assertive offense from Cloud, putting in the work to find her shot.
Clark outside.
Pass to Beckers.
Three-pointer. And she's good on the three ball.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Courtney Vandersloot for three.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Dallas trailing here. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Vandersloot, shot is good.
Figuring out ways to score inside at 5'8". Vandersloot has multiple ways to finish.
Clark outside.
Beckers.
Pass to Smith. Out to the right wing. Here's James. And that shot falls short that time. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Vandersloot.
Guarded by Beckers.
Outside Williams.
Sheldon.
Shot clock at 5. Courtney Vandersloot for three. Cans it from downtown.
Double teams, triple teams, zone defense, something. I mean, you got to figure out a way to shut her down.
Paige Beckers from outside.
Good on the three-point shot.
Gutsy shot to come right back at her with a three of her own. Great attitude.
Yeah, we know she is never afraid to trade shots with anyone.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Sky out in front, leading by 9. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. Chicago leading. Loud outside. Pass to Williams.
Sheldon.
Loud outside. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by James. Here's the wings with the ball. Here's Sutton. Smith. She's guarded by Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Elizabeth Williams.
Waived back in 2022, Alana Smith has had quite the rise.
What a journey it's been. I mean, she was basically out of the league. Fast forward to 2024, she's starting in WNBA Finals games as a key member for the Lynx. The Australian never gave up on her dreams.
She misses the free throw.
When the Wings won the 2025 draft lottery, there was no doubt about who they'd be taking.
No, zero. It was always going to be Paige Beckers, a franchise-changing talent. Beckers brings tons of fanfare, and she's expected to make a major immediate impact.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, you talk about Alana Smith. She gives this team 2 skills every single squad wants. Rim protection, she's 6'4", she can pile up blocks. Plus spacing, she's a really good shooter.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
She's a very strong finisher on the fast break.
And always in control, even at full speed like that.
So impressive.
Natasha Cloud from outside. Drops in the tray.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
Here's Sutton. There's Agumbawale with the 3. Stevens grabs the board. Vandersloot outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
Smith with it.
Pass to James. Right wing. Fires it. Drops one in from the wing. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Vandersloot outside. Now Stevens. Oh, and it's blocked by Alana Smith.
Stay away from Smith, an excellent shot blocker.
Now Sutton. Pass to Agumbawale. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by the Sky. Vandersloot left side. Down low. Stevens. That's good. And so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. And guys, there's really no debate. When it comes to assists, Courtney Vandersloot is the GOAT.
No argument here. 7 assist titles in her career, easily the best assist average in league history. Vandersloot is a wizard with the rock.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. Segrist, right side. A kick out to Agumbawale. The three-pointer is on target.
Oh my, there is no stopping Agumbawale from the corner.
Loud outside.
Pass to Sheldon. Here's Diggins.
Fires for three.
A rebound by Beckers.
That's definitely a situation where you want to make sure you don't give her too good of a look.
Absolutely, and the defense better not relax because she might hit that one next time.
Now here's a Google wallet. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
Well, you want to get back into a ball game, knock down threes. Another three from her, getting them that much closer.
Well, she knows all about that. I mean, most of her points have come on the three-point shot today.
Williams sets the screen.
Pass to Sheldon.
4 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. And the bank shot is good.
With the fundamentally sound skill set, Stevens is able to create offensively.
And here's James. Screen by Segrist.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Williams. Here's Chicago now. It's Natasha Cloud with the drive. And yep, it's good.
Stellar take from Cloud. The defense has to clog up those avenues to the basket.
Beckers outside.
Off target with the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And Agumbawale gets it to go.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Here's Diggins.
From deep. No good on that shot.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the three when she's left all alone like that.
Smith with it.
Cloud picks her up.
Smith, right side. Pass to James.
Busts the J after a cagey pass fake. Chicago leading.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
And the Sky making a change here. Here's Taylor. Outside Stevens. It falls for basket number 9 from the field, and she's taken 14 shots to get there.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Pass to Diggins.
Back to Stevens.
Cardoso.
This one for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Now here's Shepard.
And here's Agumbawale.
Beckers outside.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Here's Diggins.
Six to shoot. Pass to Taylor. Dallas with the rebound. Here's Beckers. Agumbawale. Here's the three. And again, it's the wings from deep.
Just a fearless competitor. It's obvious. Arike Ogunbowale loves taking over during important possessions.
Here's Diggins.
Here's Cardoso. Makes it off the glass.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
The Wings trail. Now here's Ogunbowale. It's good.
A volume scorer through and through. Ogunbowale can generate her own momentum pretty quickly.
Outside Stevens. Now here's Cardoso. Defense right on her. Over Shepard. And there the Sky with another bucket.
That's what they wanted to do. You'd like to see that every time down the floor.
Ogunbowale with it. For three.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
That shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make a comeback.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Beckers.
That's foul number 2 for her.
Here's Diggins.
Inside. Just 5 on the clock.
Cardoso inside. Shepard's there.
And a basket by Cardoso. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And that doesn't go either for Ogunbowale.
Pass to Diggins.
Here's Taylor. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
And the Wings call time here. Outside Ogunbowale. To the inside. Shepard. That one falls. Coming off Arike Ogunbowale's nice feed. Here's Taylor.
Pass to Diggins.
Lets the 3 fly. Shepard pulls it in.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, just too much work and not enough time.
Is it just me, or does it feel like she's gotten every rebound in this game?
No, it's not just you. And look, a 20-plus rebounding game just isn't something we get to see very often.
We just sit back and enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
So it's Chicago picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
It really was. When this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what tough-minded squad they can be.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.